You're tuned into a Toe Forge frequency.
Every morning, same old stranger in the glass, asking me for answers, living in my past. It ain't just the silver, it's the screens we're looking through. It's the eyes of other people reflecting me and you. A funhouse version stretched out thin or way too wide, with a caption telling stories that the shaky hands are high. They give you back a portrait that you never sat to paint, and you start to see a sinner where you thought there was a saint. And the smoke gets thicker, starts to sting your eyes. You start to learn the texture and the comfort of their lives. And a quiet little voice inside you late at night starts to whisper to your shadow, maybe they're alright. But it's all just smoke and mirrors, every single one, telling you the race is over before you've even run. But somewhere deep inside you, beneath the skin and blood, there's a whisper of a river that will turn into a flood. You gotta close your eyes to see it, gotta learn to stand your ground, 'cause the only truth that matters makes the quietest damn sound. Yeah. I see the highlight reels, the calculated perfect lives, the filtered out confessions and the comfortable goodbyes. I wear the right expression, I can play the easy part, but they only see the surface, they never feel the heart. They build you from pieces that you never meant to show, and they water you with whispers just to see what they can grow. And soon enough you're choking on a vine that ain't your own, reaping bitter harvest from the seed you never sown. And the smoke gets thicker, starts to make you blind. You start to trade your own thoughts for the ones they leave behind. And that quiet little voice inside you late at night gives into the shadows, says you have lost the will to fight. Yeah, but it's all just smoke and mirrors, every single one, telling you the race is over before you've even run. But somewhere deep inside you, beneath the skin and blood, there's a whisper of a river that will turn into a flood. You gotta close your eyes to see it, gotta learn to stand your ground, 'cause the only truth that matters makes the quietest damn sound. Yeah. So tonight I'm turning around, I'm facing to the wall. I'm gonna sit here in the silence till the fake reflections fall. I'm gonna listen to the echo of the man I used to be. Gonna tune into the heartbeat that is happening in me. It ain't loud, it ain't demanding, ain't got a master plan. It just says I am still breathing. I am, yeah, I am, yeah. Let them smoke, let them fade. The mirrors can never go stop me. I'm listening to the engine, not the polish and the chrome. Yeah, I think I'm finally coming home. Coming home. Yeah, coming home. Yeah, coming home. Yeah, coming home. Yeah. Got this compass in my pocket, glass a crack across the face, and needles in a fever dream spinning all over the place. All the maps I used to follow are just paper turned to dust. The street signs are in languages I suddenly don't trust. North is just a memory, south is just a word I heard, and every path I thought I knew was looking blurred. The GPS went silent, the stars are hiding out. I'm wrapped up in a blanket made of comfortable self-doubt. So I'm taking out the batteries, I'm letting all the systems die. Done asking for directions from a cold and empty sky. Gonna quiet all the noise and let my heartbeat be the sound. Yeah, just to see what happens on this unfamiliar ground. Yeah, I'm walking with broken compass, but my soul is pointing true. Don't know where I'm headed, but I know what I gotta do. No map, no guide, just the rhythm in my shoes, moving with this broken compass. Yeah, singing these directionless blues. Now I'm reading moss on brick walls, watching how the shadows fall, listening for the answers in a distant sirens call. Some days I only make it to the corner of the block, spend an hour just to listen to the ticking of a clock. It ain't about the distance, not about the speed, it's about planting something new from a forgotten faded seed. Learning how to breathe again without a finish line in sight, just following a feeling from the darkness to the light. Yeah, I took out all the batteries, I'm letting all the systems die. Done asking for directions from a cold and empty voice and let my heartbeat be the sound. And I'm finding solid footing on this unfamiliar ground. Yeah, I'm walking with a broken compass, but my soul is pointing true. Don't know where I'm headed, but I know what I gotta do. No map, no guide, just the rhythm in my shoes. Moving with this broken compass, singing these directionless blues. The funny thing about getting lost, you find what you weren't looking for. A hidden little alleyway, an unlocked friendly door. Yeah, you stop chasing the horizon and you start to see the view and realize the only guide you ever needed, man, was you. The destination isn't real, it's just a trick of the mind. The real treasure's in the little things you find along the way. You find, these directionless blues, a needle sleeping now. Yeah, don't need it anyhow. Just a rhythm, left foot, right foot, following the sound. On my own ground. On my own ground. I got this picture in my head, no frame, no glossy sheen, just the sun hitting the dashboard of a car I never cleaned. Dust smoke dancing in the heavy afternoon air, your cheap sunglasses slipping down, you didn't even care. The radio was playing something faded, soft and low. We were going nowhere special, we were putting on a show. Just for us, the world outside the glass was kinda blurred, and every single feeling could be captured in a word. Yeah, you hold your breath a second, hoping that the moment stays. Through all the coming seasons and the ordinary days, you could feel it getting printed right behind your eyes. Living underneath these Polaroid skies, where the color's always warm and a little bit worn out, and you're never really sure what the story's all about, but you keep it in your pocket, yeah, you keep it in your soul. That instant classic moment that makes you feel whole. It ain't perfect, but it's mine. Yeah, that golden hour shine underneath these Polaroid skies. Polaroid skies. Yeah. Got another one of you standing underneath the light on a rainy city corner in the middle of the night. The neon from the pharmacy was bleeding on the street. Your breath was like a ghost against the rhythm of the beat. We were talking about the future like we had it figured out, chasing crazy fantasies and getting lost inside the doubt. The edges of the memory are soft and kinda bent, but I remember every single word you said and what it meant. Yeah, you hold your breath a second, hoping that the image keeps, while the restless city rumbles and the lonely traffic creeps. You can feel it start to focus, a beautiful surprise taking shape beneath these Polaroid skies, where the color's always warm and a little bit worn out, and you're never really sure what the story's all about, but you keep it in your pocket, yeah, you keep it in your soul. That instant classic moment that makes you feel whole. It ain't perfect, but it's mine. Yeah, that golden hour shine underneath these Polaroid skies. Yeah, golden hour skies. Yeah. The best part is the magic, the unpredictable art. The little light leaks burning holes right through the heart. The details get all hazy and the focus isn't true, but the feeling, man, the feeling always comes back sharp and new. Yeah, it's the chemistry of memory, a science of the glance, a half-forgotten soundtrack to a half-remembered dance. That crooked smile, the faded coffee stain, the silence after thunder, the smell before the rain. Yeah, just shaking out the colors, watch them develop in my brain. Living right here under these Polaroid skies. Yeah. Polaroid skies. Yeah. Polaroid skies.
Got the static in my bloodstream, a low and steady hum, waiting for a message telling me that I'm the one. I'm sending you a signal on a designated frequency, hoping that it gets to you and you send one back to me. I'm circling your atmosphere, a man-made lonely moon, living in the echo of a distant quiet tune. You're the world I orbit, the only home I've ever known. Just a voice across the wire, a face inside a phone, and I can hear you talking, there's just a half a second lag. It's a universe of distance in a digital carry bag. I'm close enough to see you shine, but too far to feel the heat. Just another perfect stranger on a transatlantic street. I'm just a satellite heart in a dark and lonely space, beaming down my love for you without a time or place. I can track your every move, I can almost see your face, but this digital forever is a cold embrace. Yeah, my satellite heart is stuck on your reply, a blinking light of hope up in a starless empty sky. Yeah, you're my ground control, my only station on the dial, but all I get is data and a pixelated smile. I'm watching you on screens that glow with pale and lonely blue, trying to feel the person that I know is somewhere in there too. I'm living in your time zone, but it feels like light years past. The love is built on fiber optics, wasn't built to last. Or maybe it's the future and my hands just feel too old, craving something solid, something real that I can hold. And I can hear you laughing with that half a second lag. It's a universe of distance in a digital carrier bag. I'm close enough to see you shine, but too far to feel the heat. Just your ghost walking beside me on a transatlantic street. I'm just a satellite heart in a dark and lonely space, beaming down my love for you without a time or place. I can track your every move, I can almost see your face, but this digital forever is a cold embrace. Yeah, my satellite heart is stuck on your reply, a blinking light of hope up in a starless empty sky. And is a signal ever really a replacement for the touch? Does a promise on a wire ever really mean that much? Maybe I should cut the feed, go radio silent for a while, just to see if you will miss my lonely orbit in profile. Or maybe I should hold on, just keep spinning in this loop. The leader of a one man, melancholic hope for truth. Just a satellite heart, sending one last ping into the black, hoping it means a thing. Message sent, signal lost, message sent, signal lost, I don't remember one big moment, just a million little scenes, like quiet conversation over fading magazines. No thunderclap, no sudden rain, no cinematic start, just a quiet little tremor in a corner of my heart. It wasn't like a tidal wave that knocks you off your feet, more like the feeling of the sun that's warming up the street. A subtle shift in atmosphere, a change I couldn't name, like an ember that was sleeping till you whispered it to flame. It's not a rush, it ain't a flood, it's not some frantic chase. It's just the way my compass turns to find a single face, a low and steady rhythm that is underneath the noise. A simple, easy certainty that silences the choice. This ain't no flash fire, baby, this is the slow burn, a lesson in the patience that the whole world needs to learn. It's the gravity between us with every single turn. We're just taking our time, yeah, this is the slow burn. This is the anthem for the feeling that you have to let unfold, a story that gets better every single time it's told. It's the only kind of treasure that you gotta truly earn, yeah, letting it breathe. This is the slow burn. Now I can read the meaning in the spaces you don't speak. Know your Sunday morning thoughts and the armor for your week. We built a secret language from a glance or from a sigh. We didn't fall in love, I think we let it learn to fly. It's in the way you pour the coffee and the way you close the door. Every little detail just makes me want you more. There's a history we're writing in the margins of our days, a comfortable and easy and familiar kind of haze. It's not a rush, it ain't a flood, it's not some frantic chase. It's just the comfort of belonging to a time and to a place, a low and steady rhythm that has finally found its voice, a simple, easy certainty that silences the choice. This ain't no flash fire, baby, this is the slow burn, a lesson in the patience that the whole world needs to learn. It's the gravity between us with every single turn. We're just taking our time, yeah, this is the slow burn. This is the anthem for the feeling that you have to let unfold, a story that gets better every single time it's told. It's the only kind of treasure that you gotta truly earn, yeah, letting it breathe. This is the slow burn. Some people want the lightning, want the drama and the storm, They'll burn the whole house down just trying to keep each other warm. But that blaze, it turns to ashes, it gets cold and disappears. We're building up a warmth that's meant to last us through the years. We're planting seeds in solid ground and watching the roots grow. The beauty's in the waiting, the beauty's in the slow. Yeah, the slow burn, just like that. No need to rush it, just let the embers glow. We got time and a long, long way to go. Yeah. Let it burn slow. Let it burn slow. Yeah. Let it burn slow.
Yeah. Level. Yeah. Remember drawing maps on the back of a receipt for a little house in a town with cobblestone streets. We were architects of futures, fueled by cheap red wine, and every single word you said I truly thought was mine. We talked about forever like a place that we could drive to, like it was waiting for us, like we had nothing to survive through. We were folding up our wishes into perfect little dots, believing in the certainty of two magnetic hearts. But paper can't hold up against the world of stone and steel, and you start to see the difference between what's promised and what's real. The creases start to show, the ink begins to fade. You can't ignore the coming storm no matter how well it was made. We were building on paper planes and promises, so easy to create, so hard to hold, how obvious. We aimed them at the sun, but honey, we forgot the rain. Just paper planes and promises. A beautiful, foolish game, yeah, a beautiful, foolish game. A beautiful, foolish game. The silence started growing in the spaces in between. The little house we dreamed about was just a glossy magazine. Your words began to feel like echoes from another room, and our bright and shiny future started gathering the gloom. Those maps we drew got folded up and tucked away for good. We both knew we should talk about it, but neither of us could, cause admitting it was over meant admitting we were wrong for thinking that a simple folk could ever be that strong. Cause paper can't hold up against the world of stone and steel, and now we see the difference between what's promised and what's real. The wings are getting heavy and the nose begins to dive. It takes more than good intentions just to keep a dream alive. Building on paper planes and promises, so easy to create, so hard to hold, how obvious. We aimed them at the sun, but honey, we forgot the rain. Just paper planes and promises. A beautiful, foolish game, yeah, a beautiful, foolish game. Yeah, a beautiful, foolish game. I don't even blame you, and I hope you don't blame me. Some things are just too delicate for reality. That little paper plane, it flew so high for a little while, and maybe that's enough to let me look back now and smile. It wasn't built to last a flight, just built to touch the sky. We never learned to build a home, but damn, we learned to fly. We left. Just paper planes and promises. I can still see them soaring right before the rain, right before the rain. Starts with a flicker, not a thunderous sound. A single video on unremarkable ground. Then the code decides to give your little boat a push. A sudden violent digital and intoxicating rush. The numbers start to climb, a green and steady beat. A million faces, followers worshiping at your feet. The algorithm's a fickle god that picks you from the sea, and for a moment you believe you're what they wanna be. And suddenly your whisper sounds impossibly loud. They hand you a crown that's woven from a digital cloud. They tell you that you're golden, you're the answer, you're the one. They tell you that your time has finally, truly just begun. We're the disposable kings. It's a hell of a ride, building paper mache kingdoms on a fast and rising tide. We get a single season, yeah. One summer in the sun, then somebody else's reign has already begun. So long live the king, till the next one comes along. And now the inbox floods with offers and the branding's all in place. You're selling soda pop with a carefully constructed face. You're a hashtag, you're a trend, you're a dance they imitate, but the person in the mirror is a stranger you create. You learn to speak in sound bites, you learn to love the lens, and you slowly start to trade your real for virtual friends. You're living in a palace, but the walls are made of glass, and you know deep down inside this perfect moment cannot last, because that whisper's getting drowned out by the roaring of the crowd, and that crown you're wearing woven from a digital cloud. It starts to feel much heavier than you had ever known, and you never felt so public and you're so completely alone. We're the disposable kings. It's a hell of a ride, building paper mache kingdoms on a fast and rising tide. We get a single season, yeah. One summer in the sun, then somebody else's reign has already begun. So long live the king, till the next one comes along. The tide goes out as quickly as it ever flooded in. The comments getting slower and the likes are wearing thin. The algorithm's bored, its eyes are looking for the new, and yesterday's messiah is just another face in the queue. The silence where the praise was is the coldest sound you'll find, as you're quietly and gracefully left completely behind. Just another profile picture, another name you used to know, another summer's king now buried in the winter snow. Yeah, the winter snow. Scrolling, 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 keep scrolling. He's gone, he's gone. Scrolling, keep scrolling. Yeah, he's gone. The moon up here is made of paper mache, held up by a wire so it doesn't drift away. The stars are just a handful of cheap and painted glass, sprinkled on a backdrop of a sky that's built to last. The sun is just a spotlight that they switch around on, warms you like a photograph of somewhere you belong. But the heat is never real and the light is always thin, just another perfect day ready to begin. And everybody's walking like they memorized their parts, selling bits and pieces of their manufactured art. You start to get the feeling you're inside a pretty cage, an actor reading someone else's lines up on the stage. Welcome to the paper moon city, where the glow is all electric and the rain is just confetti. Yeah, it's all so damn pretty, but the soul of it is empty. You can feel it in your bones. We're living on a movie set surrounded by the beautiful unknowns. In paper moon city, we're perfectly alone. The conversations echo from a pre-recorded tape. The smiles are sold on billboards offering the great escape. The rivers are just mirrors that reflect the neon signs. We're drinking bottled happiness to blur the solid lines between the life we're living and the one that's on the screen. The cleanest, brightest, loneliest city you have ever seen. Planting plastic flowers but will never grow the seed, fulfilling every single want but forgetting every need. And everybody smiling like they memorize a joke, breathing in the atmosphere until they start to choke. You start to get the feeling it's so beautifully designed, and can't debate in prison for the body and the mind. Welcome to the paper moon city, where the glow is all electric and the rain is just confetti. Yeah, it's all so damn pretty, but the soul of it is empty. You can feel it in your bones. We're living on a movie set surrounded by the beautiful unknowns. In paper moon city, we're perfectly alone. We're perfectly alone. I try to find a shadow that was actually my own, try to hear a real heartbeat in the simulated drone. I'm looking for a crack in the facade, a single faded seam, a sign that I am living something more than just a fever dream. A crooked little alleyway, a patch of stubborn weed.
Anything that's flawed enough to prove it's real, to prove it bleeds. But it's just a paper moon hanging in a painted sky, in the same old empty tomb, yeah, drifting slowly by, perfectly designed, leaving truth behind, yeah, 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 leaving it all behind, yeah, 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 yeah. The rain just stopped, the asphalt's like a mirror for the sky, reflecting every promise, every question, every lie. The city's wearing colors that it only wears at night, a deep electric purple and a hazy nervous white. The liquor store is buzzing in a cursive liquid blue, selling stories that you wanna buy, cause you hope that they'll be true. I'm walking with my hands deep in my pockets, moving slow, got nowhere that I'm going, got no better place to go. And every glowing window is a picture in a frame. It's beautiful and distant and it doesn't know my name. You can almost start to think that all this light can make you whole, but a lie, no matter how it shines, can satisfy the soul. You call that your neon alibi, a lie so beautiful it almost makes a grown man cry. It lit the street we stood on, it looked so pure and true, a perfect glow and reason for the things you couldn't do. But when the dawn is breaking and the magic starts to fade, it's just an empty tube of glass and the promise you betrayed. That's your neon alibi, yeah. I'm standing at the corner where you told me you were fine, beneath that giant smiling chef on the all-night diner sign. You said you needed space to grow, you said you needed time, and every word you spoke just had a sad and perfect rhyme. I bought it all, I took it in, I watched your taillights gleam, just another victim of a well-constructed dream. I painted our whole future in the colors that you chose, a brilliant shade of exit sign and a fading down rose. And I'm looking at that window at the coffee going cold, remembering the pretty hollow story I was told. You can almost start to think that all that light can make you whole, but a lie, no matter how it shines, can satisfy the soul. You call that your neon alibi, a lie so beautiful it almost makes a grown man cry. It lit the street we stood on, it looked so pure and true, a perfect glowing reason for the things you couldn't do. But when the dawn is breaking and the magic starts to fade, it's just an empty tube of glass and a promise you betrayed. That's your neon alibi, yeah, yeah. These signs don't offer warmth, you know they only sell a brand. They flicker and they stutter, they're a sleight of practiced hand. And behind each buzzing letter there's a wire and a void, a masterpiece of emptiness so perfectly employed to make you look at anything at all, except the quiet lonely shadow that you're casting on the wall. Yeah, your neon alibi, just a pretty lie, just an empty promise in the middle of the night. The colors keep on buzzing, but the words are gone. Just a low electric hum till dawn, till dawn.
The vinyl's cracked, the windows down, the air is thick and cheap. The city smears across the glass and secrets that it keeps. Street lights flash a quiet Morse code, painting stripes across your face. We're moving through this river of the lonely human race. The driver doesn't say a word, he's heard it all before. Just another fare, another soul, another closing door. But in this temporary babble of the darkness and the drone, we're finally safe enough to not feel so alone. And the silence gets so heavy, for the levee's gonna break. You trace a pattern on the glass, a map of your mistake. Take a final tired drag and let the smoke escape your lungs, and find the bitter, honest words that live upon your tongue.
These are the backseat confessions, spoken soft to the reflection, learning life's forgotten lesson, between the red lights and the smoke. Yeah, the truth ain't a question, it's just a whisper before you choke. A 2-minute profession of a heart that's broke. You told me about the chapter that you never read aloud, the ghost you keep inside your house, the face you lost inside a crowd, the heavy little promise that you couldn't help but crack, in the long and winding journey of never looking back. And I just nod my head and listen, watch the meter tick and climb, cause it ain't my place for judgment, just my place to give the time. We all got bags we'll carry and we all got dues to pay. We're just looking for a place where we can set them down and say that the silence gets so heavy, for the levee's gonna break. You see your whole life in a glass, a beautiful mistake. You take a final tired drag and let the freedom fill your lungs, and speak the hidden, honest words that live upon your tongue. These are the backseat confessions, spoken soft to the reflection, learning life's forgotten lesson, between the red lights and the smoke. Yeah, the truth ain't a question, it's just a whisper before you choke. A 2-minute profession of a heart that's broke. Yeah, yeah. And when it's said the air is clear, the weight is off your chest. Yeah, yeah. You put your armor back in place and put it to the test. Yeah, yeah. We don't need to find a cure, yeah, just a witness to the pain, yeah. A little shelter from the truth that falls like acid rain, yeah. The car keeps moving forward, cause that's what journeys do, yeah. But something's different in the space between myself and you. Yeah, the driver hits the final turn, pulls up to the curb, the engine cuts, the silence drops. Do not disturb you, look at me, you almost smile, a silent on plea, and step outside the bubble, back to who you have to be, yeah. Yeah, back to who you have to be, yeah. Just a story, left there on the vinyl for me.
Yeah.
Got the blue ghost of the screen on my face and on my back, fingers floating on the keys, making little clicking sounds, paving over silent ground where my real voice can't be found. Every letter's like a brick, building up a bridge to you. Yeah, every sentence is a window with a carefully selected view. I can edit out the stumbles, I can delete all the fear. The man I've always wanted to be only exists right here. My thumb is hovering over send, a moment of suspended grace, and for a second I can't recognize the person in this place. Then I let the arrow fly into the quiet sleeping world, another secret truth unfurl. These are the keyboard confessionals, spilling out my fragile soul in 20-inch control. It's honest, yeah, it's brave behind the glass, but every single word you type is something built to last. It's easy when the consequence is just a fading light, another lonely monologue, safe inside the night, yeah. Safe inside the night, yeah. Safe inside the night. I told you about my father's ghost, the one that follows me around. Told you about my secret dream to burn this whole town to the ground. I told you that I loved you in a parenthetical phrase, the kind of thing a coward does on his least courageous days. Then I saw you at the station, we were standing face to face. My heart was beating like a drum all over the whole place. I just nodded, said hello, and let the moment slide. Nothing left to do but run back to my screen and hide. My thumb is hovering over send, and I don't feel any grace. Just a disconnect between the time, the feeling and the space. And I let the arrow fly into the quiet sleeping world. Another message, coward's truth unfurled. Yeah, 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 These are the keyboard confessionals, spilling out my fragile soul in 20-inch control. It's honest, yeah, it's brave behind the glass, but every single word you type is something built to last. It's easy when the consequence is just a fading light. Another lonely monologue, safe inside the night. Safe inside the night. Safe inside the night. Remember what happens when the power dies? What happens when we meet? When all this digital honesty feels like bittersweet deceit. The screen is not a shield, it's just a record of the soul. A history of every time I gave up my control. And there's a copy on the server, there's a copy in your head. A quiet little archive of everything I said. The cursor blinks a steady white heartbeat in the dark. Yeah, leaving more than just a message, just leaving a permanent mark, a permanent mark. And I'm not sure who I am. Yeah. Oh, yeah, when the screen is off. Yeah, yeah, when the screen is off. Yeah, when the screen is off. Yeah, when the screen is off.
Toe forage on the track. Let's talk about it. Got the suit pressed sharp, got the coffee black. Got a one-way ticket, ain't no turning back. Got the blueprint memorized, the speeches rehearsed. Telling everybody victory, though I'm fearing the worst. Got the smile locked in place, the handshake is firm. Learned all the right phrases, every buzzword, every term. Talking big plans like I carved them myself in stone. Acting like a king sitting on a cardboard throne. But the hands in my pockets, yeah, they're shaking up a storm. And this cool, calm expression is just trying to keep me warm. Cause there's a disconnect between the man you think you see and the frightened little kid that's still piloting me. Call me the half-cocked hero, baby. Steady hand for the whole world to see. But my heart beats drumming a damn stampede. Yeah, the half-cocked hero, that's me. Got a full tilt swagger and an empty gas tank. Cool under pressure till the levees all break. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The plan had a flaw, maybe 2 or 3. A tiny little detail I forgot to oversee. Now I'm patching up the holes with wishful thinking and some tape. Doing improv on the tightrope, praying for a great escape. Every step is a guess, every word is a bet. Rewriting the whole third act in the cold and nervous sweat. One wrong move and the house of cards is coming down in place. And the only thing that's left will be the look on my face. Yeah, the hands in my pockets, they're starting to burn from all the lessons that it looks like I will never ever learn. Cause there's a universe between the things I say and do. And I'm just hoping that the real me never gets through to you. Call me the half-cocked hero, baby. Steady hand for the whole world to see. But my heart beats drumming a damn stampede. Yeah, the half-cocked hero, that's me. Got a full tilt swagger and an empty gas tank. Cool under pressure till the levees all break. Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe courage ain't the absence of the panic and the fear. It's just learning how to bluff when the real you disappears. It's looking in the mirror at a man you barely know and telling them it's show time, now go and steal the show. You can't hit the brakes, you're in way too deep to quit. Yeah, yeah. So you just double down on the original counterfeit. Yeah, 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 the counterfeit. Just keep walking, don't let them see you sweat. Don't let them know the plan is gone. Cause I'm not done yet, no I'm not done yet. No I'm not done yet. Yeah. 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 2 a.m. and the city's breathing low and deep. The ghosts of old conversations are the only ones I keep. It always starts the same way, a smell or a certain sound, like rain on hot asphalt or a train that's leaving town. And just like that, the walls dissolve, the clock begins to bend. I'm sitting right back at the start of something that I know will end. A movie in my head that I've seen 1,000 times, committing all the perfect and imaginary crimes. I try to focus on the now, the texture of the wall. I try to hear the future, waiting for its call. But the signal is too weak and the static is too strong. And I know the opening credits to this memories theme song. Yeah, got these echoes on replay, a ghost in the machine, playing back the highlights of what we could have been. It's your laugh inside a hallway, your head against my chest, a perfect broken moment that will never stand the test. I'm trying to hit stop, but I'm just stuck inside a scene. Yeah, got these echoes on replay, you know exactly what I mean. So today I took a new road, I walked a different way, ordered coffee black instead of how I did back in the day. Bought a book from a new author, put a new song in my ears, trying to overwrite the firmware of the last few broken years. For a second it was working, I felt the picture start to fade, a brand new fragile present that I thought I finally made. But the ghost just learns the new songs, it walks the new roads too. It was hiding in the margins, waiting for its cue. And I'm staring at my coffee cup, watching the steam rise, and I see a tired reflection in my own two tired eyes. The signal is still weak and the static is still strong, and here it comes again, my memory's theme song. Yeah, got these echoes on replay, a ghost in the machine, playing back the highlights of what we could have been. It's your laugh inside a hallway, your head against my chest, a perfect broken moment that will never stand the test. I'm trying to hit stop, but I'm just stuck inside the scene. Yeah, got these echoes on replay, you know exactly what I mean. Yeah. Maybe the only way to break it is to let the record play, to sit completely still and watch the memory decay. Don't fight it, don't rewind it, don't give it any fuel, just let it be a lesson from a hard and lonely school. Let the colors start to wash out, let the audio fade, until it's just a story of a choice that someone made. Just someone made. Just a story. Rain is just a rain now, yeah. The train is just a train, the hallway's empty and I'm not feeling any pain. It's quiet and now, yeah. The replay is finally done, yeah. You're finally done. The paint is peeling off a memory on the wall. The bartender is wiping down the ghost of last call. Ice is cracking in my glass, a slow and lonely beat. Same old vinyl record grown in something bittersweet. Table over here, a fragment says she'd never call again. A whole damn novel in the way he held his pen. And for a second this dark Tuesday felt exactly like my own. Just another quiet island feeling perfectly alone. Yeah, you coming for the silence but you stayed over her. Every broken promise swimming in a glass of beer. You start to breathe the air and stick with memories and smoke. A library of whispered words somebody else has spoke. It's the after hours echo bouncing off the sticky floor. Every single stranger story is knocking on my door. A symphony of heartaches that I've never heard before. Yeah, the after hours echo always leaves me wanting more. Hear the old man by the jukebox talking to a photograph. He stole all the punchlines, left him with a faded laugh. Hit a couple in the corner making plans to disappear. Buy a ticket, leave the city, conquer every single fear. And I can taste the diesel fumes, I can feel the coming dawn. Living through the brave new chapter till the moments passing gone. Am I running with them somewhere or sitting with the past? In a place like this you're every single character they cast. Yeah, you coming for the quiet but you stay to take a loan. On a feeling or a memory that you can't quite call your own. You start to see the patterns and the victories and smoke. A whole museum of the words somebody else has spoke. Is the after hours echo bouncing off the sticky floor. Every single stranger's story is knocking on my door. A symphony of heartaches that I've never heard before. Yeah, the after hours echo always leaves me wanting more. Yeah, leave a crumpled bill for payment, slide on out the heavy door. Tonight it hits me like a pardon I wasn't waiting for. All these lives are in my pocket, all these words are in my veins. A patchwork quilt, the sunshine, a tapestry of rain. And I look back at the window, just a hazy yellow square. Realize I'm just another story that was hanging in the air. Yeah, yeah, just another echo now, walking down the empty street. The city is my company, and every footstep on the pavement is a quiet memory. An echo in the city, and the city's hearing me, just an echo, yeah. Yeah, da 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 da.
We used to have a private line, 5 bars every single time. Your voice was like a melody that cleared the static in my mind, yeah. We talked for hours weaving words from midnight to the dawn. Didn't even notice when the night was gone. Every joke would land, every story found its pace. Felt like we were speaking from a shared and sacred space. Didn't need a map, your laugh was my true north, my guide. There was nothing in the universe we ever had to hide. But lately there's a lag, a half a second hesitation, a little bit of noise, a digital pixelation. It starts to feel like every single message that I send is arriving at an address for a long forgotten friend. And no, it's the signal fade, a slow goodbye that's never made. The color of a fire's turning into shade. We didn't break, we just decayed, lost in the static, washed away, yeah. Caught up in the signal fade. And now we speak in single words, yeah, cool or maybe. Feels like I'm yelling down a well and the echo's getting lazy, yeah. I see the 3 dots typing, yeah. Then they disappear like ghosts, leaving just a question hanging between the empty posts. I ask you how you're doing and you say that you're okay, but okay is just a shelter from the things you wanna say. The distance isn't miles, it's in the silence that you keep. It's an ocean I can't cross and it's getting far too deep. And now there's more than legs, there's just a hollow empty space. I can't recall the memory of your unguarded face. It feels like every message that I get is secondhand from someone I was sure I used to know and understand. And oh, it's the signal fade, it's the signal fade. A slow goodbye that's never made. The color of our fire's turning into shade. We didn't break, we just decayed, lost in the static, washed away, yeah. Caught up in the signal fade. There was no final argument, no righteous angry call, just a slow erosion like water on a wall. There was no explosion, no slamming of a door, just a quiet understanding we don't talk here anymore. You can't fix a connection when you can't find the break. It's a slow and quiet fever, it's a promise you forsake. The signal fade, just the static now. Full bars to one, then none. Message read, no reply, just a quiet little hum on a deadline. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah. Toad Forge on the late night. Listen. Yeah. The last train home, the 2 a.m. sway. Fluorescent lights on the troubles of the day. Empty seats like patient ghosts in rows of faded blue, reflecting in the window, just a tired me and you. The city's heartbeat rumbles through the cold steel of the floor. As we slide into the darkness, then we stop, then slide some more. No one to see the heavy weight. I drop my head and stare. Just me and my own echo in the cold and moving air. Yeah, yeah. And in the space between the stops, a quiet little hum, where the person that you're trying to be meets the one you have become. You close your eyes against the glass, a whisper in your soul, just trying to find a broken piece, make it feel like home, yeah. This is my empty metro prayer for a little bit of strength, a little less despair. Let the rhythm of the track take away the fear, and leave me with just one good reason I was here. Yeah, my silent empty metro prayer, lost somewhere between the platform and the upper air.
just a quiet kind of hope that someone has to care. A tiny spark of light that I can take from here. You see the map of tangled lines, like veins beneath the skin. 100 different places to go, 100 to begin. Someone left a paper cup, a lipstick faded stain. A little ghost of someone's life, a story in the rain. And I wonder if they felt it too. This quiet heavy need, planning in the darkness, just a single hopeful seed. Guess we're all just traveling on a different set of wheels. And nobody ever tells you how it really, truly feels. But in the space between the stops, a quiet little hum, where the person that you're trying to be meets the one you have become. You close your eyes against the glass, a whisper in your soul, just trying to find a broken piece and make it feel like home. This is my empty metro prayer for a little bit of strength, a little less despair. Let the rhythm of the track take away the fear and leave me with just one good reason I was here. My silent empty metro prayer, lost some between the platform and the upper air. Just a quiet kind of hope that someone has to care. A tiny spark of light that I can take from here. Then the tunnel finally breaks and the city comes alive. A million glowing windows in a concrete sleeping high. And you realize your prayer is just a drop inside a sea of a billion other whispers from a billion souls like me. And maybe that's enough to know you're not the only one, waiting for your station, waiting for the sun. Waiting for the sun. The doors chime their warning, station name is a blur. Step out on the platform, take a breath. The prayer is over, time to go home. Time to go home.
Another quiet one. Tug Forge.
Last night left some pieces on the floor. My reflection in the window was a stranger I ignored. Heard the clock tick every second, felt the turning of the earth. Trying to remember what a single quiet breath is worth. Static in my spirit, a ghost inside the machine. Just waiting for the ending of a long and tired scene. The darkness had a weight to it, a blanket and a chain. And I wasn't sure I had the strength to see the light again. But then the black begins to soften to a hazy kind of gray. And a voice inside my head you barely hear it start to say, you don't have to win the war, man. You don't even have to fight. You just have to keep on breathing till you see the morning light. One more sunrise, that's the deal. A quiet little promise that the ache might start to heal. One more reason just to stand, one more reason just to feel. Slowly putting pieces back on something that feels real. One more sunrise through the cold, a story that's still waiting to be told. So I make a pot of coffee, watch the steam begin to climb. Trace the patterns in the wood grain just to occupy the time. The city's still asleep out there, or maybe it just doesn't care. But I'm breathing in and breathing out, and that's a functional repair. The problems didn't vanish, no, the debts are not all paid. But in the gentle morning light, I'm slightly less afraid. It's not a celebration, it's just a truce I call my own. A single fragile moment when I don't feel so alone.
and the gray begins to open to a hazy kind of blue. And that voice inside my head says, alright man, what you gonna do? You don't have to build a kingdom, you don't have to find a cure. You just have to take one simple step and walk right out the door. One more sunrise, that's the deal. A quiet little promise that the ache might start to heal. One more reason just to stand, one more reason just to feel. Slowly putting pieces back on something that feels real. Yeah, one more sunrise through the cold. A story that's still waiting to be told. Nobody tells you that the healing doesn't happen with a bang. It's a slow and patient rhythm, it's a quiet little hum. It's the choice you make 100 times between the giving in and out. It's learning what the silence is and what the noise is all about. It's not about the finish line, it's just about the start, of listening to the beating of your own damn tired heart. Yeah, the light is on the windowsill, the coffee's warm. I'm still here, yeah, still here. Yeah, one more sunrise, yeah, and I'm still here, and I'm still here.
You're tuned into a toe forge frequency. Yeah. Used to be we broadcasted in perfect stereo. Every single word was crystal, late night radio show. I could hear the meaning underneath the things you said. A secret little wavelength playing circles in my head. You were my favorite station, my most requested song. Knew all the lines by heart, yeah, we were singing all night long. No interference in the message, no delay in the reply. Just a clear and open signal underneath the summer sky. But lately there's a crackle when you get too close to me. A little hiss of something that I wasn't meant to see. Like we're slowly drifting off our dedicated band. And the words you're trying to send me I can't understand. We got that static love, baby, that static love. So clear for a minute, then it's never quite enough. I'm just trying to hear your heart through the fading and the fuzz. Caught between the what is and what it almost was. Yeah, we got that static love, yeah. Now our conversations are just elegant white noise. Searching for your feelings in the echo of your voice. We're in the same apartment but 1,000 miles apart. A dead air silence breaking my signal searching hard. I see your mouth is moving but the transmission's gone astray. It's a beautiful distortion at the closing of the day. Like a station from a city that I used to call my home. Now I'm listening to the silence, feeling perfectly alone. And I'm twisting at the dial, trying to find where you are. Just catch a little fragment from a distant dying star. But every channel that I turn to is just playing the same theme. The ghost of a connection from a half-forgotten dream. Yeah, we got that static love, baby, that static love. So clear for a minute, then it's never quite enough. I'm just trying to hear your heart through the fading and the fuzz. Caught between the what is and the what it almost was. Yeah, we got that static love. Yeah, we got that static love. Yeah. Is there a signal buried deep beneath this mess? Yeah. Just give me one clear moment, one honest little yes. Or are we just a lost transmission fading in the night? Yeah. A beautiful mistake that's drifting out of sight. Cause I can't keep on listening if there's nothing there to hear. Just the whisper of a promise drowning in a sea of fear. Just static and the fuzz. Static love. Try to tune you, oh baby, try to tune you out. Signal lost, yeah. The last rotation on the plate, the needle's running out of space. Just one more thing to say. Yeah. The story's told, the chapter's closed. The ink is dry on all the prose. We chase the highs, we face the lows, and watch the way the garden grows and then decays. Through summer haze and winter days, we found our way through the whole maze. We built it up and watched it fade. A bitter, beautiful parade. The house lights are about to glow. The restless crowd is getting soft and low, and there ain't nowhere left to run, you know. It's the final scene of the final show. So this is it, the final track. No encore, there's no turning back. Just the slow fade into black. The quiet hum before the silence has become the only beat left on the drum. Yeah, the final track, and then we're done. Yeah. We mapped the stars, we traced the scars, drove 1,000,000 miles and beat up cars, shared a single fire in the cold, believed the crazy lies we sold ourselves, put the memories on the dusty shelves. It wasn't perfect, man, but it was true. It was me, and maybe it was you, and all the things we saw it through. The house lights are beginning to glow. The quiet hum is getting low, and there ain't nowhere left to go. It's the final scene of the final show. So this is it, the final track. No encore, there's no turning back. Just the slow fade into black. The quiet hum before the silence has become the only beat left on the drum. Yeah, the final track, yeah, and then we're done. Yeah, yeah, but don't mistake the quiet for the end. It's just a place where new things can begin. It's the breath you take before the verse, the universe in brief reverse, to set the stage for something more. A different knock on a different door. The night is dark, but just before the dawn. So let it fade, let the speaker sleep. The secrets that the silence keeps, a gentle hiss, a soft release, just peace until the needle drops again. Peace.